everyone, welcome to T20 Stars. I'm Shane Watson and today I'm going to be giving my debrief into last night's game against the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Before I get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the T20 Stars YouTube channel to be able to get updated with all things T20 Stars. And also, don't forget to be able to go into the running to be able to win my signed CSK jersey by the whole CSK squad. All you need to do is send in your favourite IPL moment into info@t20stars.com and the winner will be announced at the end of the IPL. Now the debrief from last night's game. CSK, it was as MS Dhoni said at the end of the game, it was pretty much a complete T20 game, which was exactly what we're looking for. It wasn't the most fashionable win. We didn't absolutely dominate the game, but for us to be able to play as clinically as we did, to be able to get back on that winning side of things was great. It was a great feeling. There's no question about that whatsoever. For us to be able to win the toss and be able to bat first in Dubai, it definitely made a difference. The wicket slowed up more so in the second innings. Even with a brand new ball, the ball held a little bit more in the second innings when SRH were batting. But for us to be able to play a complete game like we did, and everyone contributed. It was an all-round team performance, which is it's a great thing. It's not just one person starring and taking the game away. It was a whole complete game, which is what you're looking for, which is a great result. So at batting, we changed things up a little bit, which was tactically a great thing to be able to open with Sam Curran, who's technically a very good batsman. He's not just a hitter, he's technically a very good batsman. You know, he's a test match all-rounder, so he certainly can bat. So he was a great option to be able to open with Faf, just to be able to take the game on, provide a different attacking weapon in the opening, taking on the first 6 overs. So he did a brilliant job, 31 off 21 balls. He did a great job, and a left-hander as well. So he just provides different dynamic for the opposition to be able to plan for. So he did a brilliant job. For myself and Batty Rayudu to be able to bat through those middle overs. Nadeem bowled nicely. It was quite challenging to be able to really take on. I have to mention Sandeep Sharma. He bowled really nicely in the first 3 overs, back-to-back overs. He bowled really nicely, swinging the ball both ways, bowled a really good length. And also his 1 over at death bowled nicely as well. So Sandeep Sharma, he went for 2 for 19, I'm pretty sure it was, off his 4 overs. So he bowled nicely. And their key guy, Rashid Khan, myself and Batty, our game plan to Rashid is to be able to just keep him out of the game, not let him get into the game or not allow him to get into the game by taking wickets especially. So, you know, we're very specific with our tactics against him and then sort of taking him on a little bit more at the back end of his spell. So we're able to negate him. He went for 30 off his 4 overs but didn't take a wicket. So that matchup for us was a really crucial one to not allow him to get in the game because he's a match winner. He takes key wickets, so we just wanted to negate him as much as we possibly can. And then Dhoni to come in at the end did a great job. He got 21 off 13 balls with a massive 6. And Jadeja, he came in and just gave us a burst that we needed. To be able to get close to 170, like batting out there, I knew 170 or close to 170 was going to be a really tough score to be able to chase down, and Jadeja, 25 off 10 balls, was a brilliant batting. Used the pace, running it down to third man, and then a couple of powerful strikes right in the last over or two. So he did a brilliant job, Jaddu, across the board, but with the batting alone. So we powered it towards the back of the innings, which in Dubai, the way the wicket is, it's challenging to be able to really score quickly, especially in the first 6 overs. Normally, you know, when you play the IPL in India, the first 6 overs, you can score pretty heavily without feeling like you're taking massive risks. Whereas here, because of the wicket and guys are bowling well, it's a bit more challenging to get off to a flyer. So, you know, a lot of the runs are being scored at the back end of the innings. So we did a great job to be able to get up to 167. So they were chasing 168. Pretty sure, around about that. And then for us to be able to start the way we did with the ball was a great effort. Deepak Chahar is bowling very nicely. Jonny Bairstow and Dave Warner, one of the most dynamic opening pairs in the IPL, and also, the combination in world cricket as well. So for us to be able to bowl the way we did to sort of keep them under wraps was a great effort. So Deepak Chahar bowled nicely, and also Sam Curran opened the batting, opened the bowling. He did a great job. He got 1 for 18 off his 3 overs, got the crucial wicket of Dave Warner, didn't give the batsman really any free balls. He kept challenging him all the time. And then Jaddu came on, Jadeja came in, bowled beautifully to Jonny Bairstow. To be able to get him out as a crucial wicket, bowled really nicely. And also DJ Bravo turned 37. Pretty sure it was 37 a couple of days ago, but that run out to get at Manish Pandey was a really big moment in the game. Direct hit, still a great athlete, as a really important moment in the game. So DJ Bravo was absolutely brilliant. Those things were in the field. Something really special can turn the game, and it certainly did. And the other bowler I really want to mention is Shardul Thakur. So his second last over, the game was still in the balance a little bit. SRH's batting line was a little bit thinner last night, the way their team was set up. But Rashid Khan's still a very dynamic batter. But for Shardul Thakur to be able to bowl the second last over, a crucial over, he only went for 5 runs. His execution under pressure was so good. And so he's been practicing his death bowling so much that I've seen in the last 3 years. This is my third year of playing with him. And to be able to see him execute like he did last night was absolutely brilliant. Such a crucial moment in the game. He did a brilliant job. So I'm so pumped for him. And he went for 10 off his 2 overs in a couple of crucial overs that he did bowl. So that was incredibly important. And again, it was just all round. Guys contributed really well. Curran Sharma bowled beautifully. Got a couple of crucial wickets. Even Piyush Chawla, who bowled only 1 over, but it was a really important over. So everyone contributed really well. It was a really good, a really important team effort last night. And that's on a wicket like in Dubai. It's a little bit slow, a little bit two-paced, and one bigger side. So the guys hustled in the field. It was just it's a really satisfying team performance, which is what we're looking for. That coming together, those 40 overs, everyone contributing as well as they possibly can, and that certainly was the game last night. I want to touch on one thing. I didn't read it, but my wife Lee mentioned it to me. She said she saw a couple of tweets around that on the field that I look grumpy. So I just want to let everyone know. Okay, so for me to be at my best, I need to be in the contest. I need to be in the contest. Like last night, myself and Rashid Khan. I love playing against him. He's competitive. He's on all over you every ball, and that gets me up and going. I'm not really going to be smiling too much, because for me, at my best mindset is to be super competitive, because what that does is it gets my intensity up. It means that my reactions are going to be quicker. My feet are going to move faster. I'm going to be more finely focused on that ball. Whereas if I'm a bit sort of relaxed and having fun and all that sort of stuff on the field, then my intensity's back. I'm not competing. I'm a little bit lazy with my movements. I'm a little bit lazy with my decision making. So I know a few people are saying, oh, I look grumpy, that I'm not enjoying myself. I'm in the battle. I'm loving every moment of it. So don't take it as I'm not enjoying myself. And even when I get out, I'm disappointed because I'm in the battle. Yeah, I don't like losing the battle. That's what keeps me going. That's one of the things I love about continuing to play, is that battle. Because away from the career ground, I'm not in the battle. That's not how I live my life. It's just being combative. No way. I'm relaxed and enjoy life. But on the cricket field, yeah, I'm in the battle. So don't think that I'm being grumpy. I'm not being grumpy. I just love that battle. So that's where. And the thing is, because people only really see me on the field a lot of the time, they judge the type of person I am by just how I am competing on the field, on the cricket field. When it's like survival mode, it's like you or me, and that's the battle, and that's the stuff that I love. And even it's interesting. So Ricky Ponting, in the podcast interview for Lessons Learned that I did just recently, he talked about that intensity that he needed. He wasn't there to like laugh and joke and with the opposition. He's there in the battle, and that was his best mental space to be able to keep him going, keep him dominating, keep his intensity for the whole innings, for the whole game, for his whole career. So again, then Ricky Ponting's chilled, relaxed off the field. So there is a difference between the person on the field and also the person off the field. So hopefully people, by seeing me in a different light and seeing other people in a different light, realise that just because you are intense and you're competitive on the field, that doesn't mean that you just walk around your whole life in in that intense state. Okay? All right. So yeah, last night's game was great. An all-round performance. Yes, we need to continue to just increase the intensity, increase the few little things, get better at a few things. Like I feel like I missed out on probably at least 15 to 20 runs just with the spinners bowling into the wicket. Again, we've got a few days off until the next game, so I've got to continue to work on that because I'm missing out on some runs there in particular. And we're just got to continue to bring the things together. So, but it was a great thing. I know I continue to get all the emails and messages, comments on my social media and the emails through to T20 Stars of support from everyone, love and support. And again, I'm so incredibly grateful. And everyone is, all the CSK players, the squad, the support staff, we appreciate it so much for the love and support, that it's unconditional. It's not just fair weather because the team's done really well. Oh yeah, it's easy to follow a team that's doing well. It's when things don't go exactly to plan that the fans and the love and support continue to be there. So everyone, we all really do appreciate it, and we're going to continue to be doing everything we can to be able to get on a roll now in the back end of the tournament. And why not? Why can't we? So, okay, next game is against Dehli Capitals. They were my pick at the start of the season to have a great season. So they were a very well balanced team in Sharjah. So it's going to provide smaller ground. Wickets been playing pretty well, higher scores. So that'll provide a different challenge, but we're up for it. We can't wait. That's on Saturday. So I'll be doing the debrief after the game against Delhi. And it's going to be a great game. We'll be testing against one of the best teams in the tournament. So we'll testing exactly where we're at. But look, thanks so much for everyone for all your continued support. I'm so incredibly grateful for everyone's feedback and comments that you continue to make and the support. And I look forward to seeing you after the next game against the Dehli Capitals. Take care and stay safe.